Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Ventthis podcast. As you might guess, I'm one of your hosts, Paul Roseberry, joined with also
the other host, Chris.
How's about that?
We're all here, the two of us.
Aren't we, though? All two of us. That's right.
So wait, Paul, before we go into the whole show, I heard a rumor that you were on the game show The Floor.
That room is correct, Chrissy.
And you never, let us know about this. Dude, let's hear the whole thing. This is great.
Yeah, we never talked about it a ton. All right, so season two of The Floor I was on. Technically you could say I was on 8 episodes, I believe, maybe 9. Yeah. But I was only like interacting on 2 of them. Maybe episodes 6 and 8, I think it was, unless 8 is 9 and I'm off. Anyway, I was in Ireland. They flew us out to Ireland to record. I had no idea because I live in LA. I thought the game show would be right down the street, in Burbank or something. No. Flew us to Ireland. Rob Lowe is the host. He was a ton of fun to watch and, kind of meet briefly. And, and as Gary and I were just talking about a second ago, it is funny when you're on a game show, it's like any other TV show. There's like hair and makeup people who come around to you because you'll be on set all day. You'll be on the floor, like on the stage all day. And in between breaks, there'll be people who just come up to you and they just kind of come up to you with like little foam pads with foundation, whatever. I don't know. And they just touch you up. They'll spray your hair. They'll offer you candy or something. Like you feel like a Greek god. It's like a very like a Roman paradise sort of thing. Like sometimes you'd be sitting on the floor because you get tired. There's just long breaks. So you'd be sitting on the floor, leaning back, and someone would crouch down to you and just powder your face a little bit. And can I get you anything? And you're like, yeah, this lifestyle forever. Could you get me this lifestyle ongoing? I could get used to this. And but then you remember you're just a game show contestant. You've in no way earned this by merit. It's just selection. It's whatever. And there's an audience that you somehow feel a little bit cooler than, but they're just to say
Did you make money?
No.
I don't know how the game show works. I'm sorry, I didn't see.
I do, and I still didn't make any money. So what does that tell you?
Okay. Okay, that's fair.
It's a very tough game show to make any money on. At one point, I controlled a large portion of the floor. For anyone who's watched the show, they'll know what that means. Basically, it's a trivia show, back and forth. You just, each person, there are 100 people standing on 100 squares on a large tiled floor, and each square represents a subject that you claim to be vastly knowledgeable, a master of that subject. So mine happened to be car parts. I know a ton about car parts. I could hang and I did. Yeah. I was pretty happy that I was able to get that for my topic. So I defended car parts. And then once that was over, then I was still on the floor and I had to battle somebody else who had medieval times. And with that medieval times, I knew nothing about medieval times, but I did a lot of studying in between episodes and blah, blah, blah. And I did just fine on that. You'll have to see what I lost on for those who want to watch. I did lose.
Can I watch it?
I didn't win the whole show. Yeah, wait. It's on Fox. It's a Fox production. I think it's the biggest drawing game show in the United States right now. So if you have Hulu, if you have, whatever, like just cable recorded, you can just go back and watch.
Oh, cool. Oh, I want to see
on Fox TV. Yeah. Yeah.
God, there's so many hats that you wear, Paul.
I wear a couple hats.
Yeah.
I gotta get some hats that pay. That would be a good idea. I gotta look into that. Those hats would be nice. But yeah. I keep it interesting.
Cool. Well, should we dive in?
Let's get that Loretta so we can all feel better.
My neighbor bought a floating balloon shark that is remote control.
What?
He flies it all over our neighborhood, and my dog goes nuts chasing it. It's like living with Jaws on land. All the animals chase it, and he thinks it's funny. The kids love it too, but I don't. Bah humbug.
That's tough. Where does one acquire a remote control floating air shark? Where do you buy that?
I don't know. I've never seen one, and that's creepy. You're in your backyard and a shark just floats by. Are you out of your mind? I don't know what I would do.
I'm picturing like a blimp, right?
Yeah.
That's it's got to basically be a blimp, like a mini blimp. Uh, it's tough because I felt a certain way until she was saying all the kids in the neighborhood love it, and it's like, God, I'm sure they do. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's cute for the kids, but there was a guy who played the flute that a lot of kids liked. I think his
The
name was
Pied Piper?
yes, the Pied Piper. So I'd be leery of the adult who has the toy that kids all love. That's always a concern, just in general. Does he keep it in his van? I don't know. Who the hell is this guy? Does he have kids? If he has kids, it's fine. If he doesn't have kids, then I think the whole neighborhood can go visit the Shark Man.
I think he said he bought it for his kid.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
think. I think that's what yeah, so he's got kids. But yeah, where the hell do you find a floating shark?
Probably
And why would you
Amazon.
want that?
Why would you want it? Why would you want it? Alibaba, you can get some weird stuff on Alibaba. You can get
Really?
like a thousand.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It gets bizarre on Alibaba. A lot of
And
Chinese.
but what do you do? You can't tell the guy, hey, keep your shark on your land. Like, don't let your shark come to my yard. I mean, how
Keep
do
your
you?
shark in your waters, buddy.
Yeah, I
These
mean,
are these are shark-free waters. What you do is you go see a good friend of mine from back in my childhood. I believe his last name was Winchester, maybe Remington. And, and what you do is you go buy yourself a little 10 pump BB gun and you just make sure that yeah. I mean, we all saw Christmas Story, try to keep it away from the eye, but yeah, you just take him out. That's what you do. You take him out
and what are you
and
doing if he finds out it was you?
reload.
Okay. Nice. That was great. Okay, no, seriously.
That's
What
what
would
you
you do? You can't reload.
I don't
I don't
know.
know. I don't know what to say about this.
How how big of a problem are we talking about? Because you know what, your dog barks. I get it. How often is he doing it?
I know.
Like
And
like
does
a
it
couple
make a lot of
Saturdays?
noise? Does
I
it
would hope
land on
not.
your, yeah, on your front lawn? Do you hear the Jaws music? It's tough, but I think it's kind of funny actually. I wouldn't mind if I saw a floating shark float by my house. I think it's kind of funny. So,
Yeah, I do too. And
I mean, I guess if I had a dog and it was barking, it would be a problem, but I don't know. I think this is a weird vent.
well,
Mr.
hold on a second,
Venter.
because
Yeah.
I'm also thinking, all right, so I just got a visual on this thing. It's $30 on Amazon.
No way, you found it?
Yeah, I found it. Remote control shark toys, $30. This thing
How
really
big is
flies.
it?
I feel like the one I'm looking at, no, Aviation Shop has it. It flies.
Wow. Maybe I'll
Yeah,
get one.
because what I was gonna say is that if the $25 for one, also on Amazon, I would say if he really pisses you off and he won't stop, just go get a drone with a camera for like $100 and just fly it right over his living room all the time.
Oh, you mean like retaliate with a drone?
Yeah, counter surveillance,
Uh-huh.
I would say. Yeah, go in hard, go in, maybe get one with like a little red beam of light just to really freak him out, and then he'll realize.
Or have a dog fight, right? Have the
Like
thing.
Michael Vick?
Well, no, not quite like Michael
Oh,
Vick. Not quite
sorry.
like that. Like they have an aviation when you have two planes. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. Very, 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 very different.
So maybe,
Uh,
yeah, have a shark attack. I don't know. I just think
I like
Venter,
that.
shark attack. Yeah, I
I
mean,
like it.
Mr. Venter, you got a problem. I don't know how to solve it. And you got to just live with it. What the hell?
$44 at Target. God, we should have an affiliate link for these remote controlled sharks. We should be able to make some money on this.
Yeah,
Um,
seriously.
I do like that you said Mr. Venter because I'm not sure that was clarified, but in our previous
Oh,
episode, someone, I'm guessing a woman, had complained that all of our events are from men.
yeah.
And it is funny that Chrissy, the lady,
Well,
assumed
how
that
many
that was a
girl
man.
or women are going to buy a floating shark? I
Oh,
think
well,
it's
no,
a
the
dad thing.
neighbor. I totally agree. And again, we're making presumptions, but I agree. It was probably a man neighbor who
Yeah.
bought the shark. But I felt like this was maybe a lady neighbor who was pissed. The venter was maybe a lady.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, Mrs. Venter. Yeah, Miss
Mrs.
Venter.
Venter.
Yeah.
Mrs.
Okay.
Karen S. Venter.
Yeah.
I got a
Okay.
little
Yeah,
Karen vibe out of
Karen.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't
Um,
know, but
but hard to say. Hard to
yeah.
say. Keep us in the loop. We want to know what you end up doing.
Yeah,
Let us know.
Venter. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Come back to us.
Is that the, I forget how the joke.
Donna,
Oh, yeah.
Donna,
Da-da,
Donna, na, na,
da-da.
na, 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 na.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, should we move on to the next one?
Why not?
All right, good.
Why do people get offended if you don't text back, if the text doesn't require a response? You read it and go on with your day.
I like how
Yeah,
Loretta even sounded pissed reading that. Didn't she? She was like
she
reading that
did.
through her teeth.
Yeah, she totally sounded pissed. You're
Was that
right.
her vent?
Yeah.
That was
I don't
personal.
know.
That
I
was
don't know.
personal.
Seriously, I hear it. I hear it. Um, but you know what? I've had people say to me, like they'll text me and go, just went out shopping. Talk to you later. Okay, so do I have to respond and say, "Great, can't wait to talk to you"? No, I just leave it alone. But if I've had people say or call, go, "Hey, I texted you earlier today, didn't hear from you." Okay, so
So what? You know
do I have?
what? But I would say this is where Apple did make a nice move with that thumbs up, the like.
Yeah,
That's pretty clutch.
yeah,
The
I'm with
like is a
that.
great way of acknowledging a text without extending a text conversation.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
really good about that.
I don't. Do you do that?
I
Do
dish
you?
out a lot of likes. I use the like as an over and out.
Yeah. Okay.
I do. When I want to end a conversation, but I want to like not make them feel like I just didn't care that their last, you know what I mean? Like I want to
Yeah.
acknowledge it and give them a little, we're cool, but I don't want to talk anymore.
Right.
Give it the thumbs up or a
Okay.
love. If it's like someone you're close with, love it.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Like I'm not love you. We can talk more later. I'm just,
Yeah. I mean, why get pissed? It's like a text. It's like that vent we had where the guy goes, I got a missed call. So does that mean I have to call that person back? Because no, you don't.
no,
There's no rules in this. Just do what you want to do.
there's
Venter,
no obligation.
texter. Yeah,
No,
exactly. Yeah. I
no.
mean,
No, we could get existential on how like I struggle with whether or not other people really exist. But anyway, I
whoa, am I here?
well, there's no way to know, Chrissy. I'll never wake up as you. You know what I'm saying? Like for all I know, I'm playing the Paul game. I'm not Paul. I'm just playing the Paul game. I have a headset on, and in 5 minutes I'll be taking this off and I'm standing at the mall. You know what I mean? I'm some guy named Jeff. Who knows? I
Do you
was
think
saying,
enough?
who do you really owe anything to? Who do you owe
Nobody.
it? A call, a text.
Exactly.
Get out of here. Who cares?
Yeah.
Hey, I have a tattoo on my arm that says bitch. Some people can't handle that. Some people are offended by it. That, you know what? I don't have to talk to them. It did my
Wait,
job for me. So I'm saying if by not texting somebody back they get upset, well, you know what? Maybe that's the Darwinian way of ending a friendship. Maybe I'm
maybe.
not for you, you're not for me. We have
And
different
maybe,
communication methods. You know what? If you're this pansy,
yeah.
eh,
And you know what, Paul? Uh, hey, Venter, maybe you're too needy. Maybe you need,
needy,
yeah, you
needy.
you need attention. Okay, grow up, Venter. Just because you text, don't expect a response, and don't get pissed if you don't get one. Just leave it alone. There are no rules. That's
That might
it.
be the deepest cut Chrissy has dished on this
Well,
whole
no,
podcast.
I've had some
Needy.
deeper ones.
The N,
Yeah.
the N word.
No,
I
not
would pull
the
out
needy word.
the needy word. We'll clarify the lowercase N
Yeah,
word.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
But
Come on.
yeah, it is. It's a little needy. It's a little. Hey, we're not going to be needy to say we need you to stay on and listen to us, but we would like it if you did. Please don't be offended by Chrissy saying that you're needy. But if you do take such offense to, I mean, text not responding, you might hate us after that. So see ya.
I see.
Thanks.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be you. Exactly.
Damn, Chrissy just
Yeah.
went What was that? White Men
Ooh,
Can't Jump Above the
yeah,
Rim or something. That was, yeah. See, I wouldn't want to be you. I think that's
exactly.
Wesley Snipes. White Men Can't Jump.
Good. All right, moving on.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Boom. We're hammering.
My boyfriend thinks I'm obsessive for cleaning my belly button. I told him everybody but you cleans his belly button. Aren't I right? Everyone cleans their belly button? Let's vent about this.
Let's not.
Let's not.
Let's not
We
vent about a
can.
belly button.
We can. What are you doing it in front of him? Is he watching? You know what I mean? What? How deep is your hole?
What are you talking? It's a
What are you
belly.
pulling out of this thing? What are you excavating from this crater? What? You know what I mean? Foreign objects?
What? Okay, be honest, Paul. Be honest. Do you
Yeah.
clean your belly button?
No.
I know, I don't either.
Well, but to clarify, I take showers, which I trust is a great means of cleaning my belly button. Like I assume it's done. You know what I mean? I don't even think about it. I just don't think there's any part of my body I don't clean with a
But
shower.
but that's like saying the water's running down on your hair, it's getting washed. You got to really get in there and
Oh,
scrub away. You know what I'm saying? A belly
wait.
button, yeah.
Chrissy, you're on the other side?
No,
Chrissy,
I'm not.
Chrissy,
I'm not on
do
the other side.
how many hours a week do you spend cleaning your belly button?
I
How many
don't.
minutes? How many minutes? It's probably not hours. How many minutes a week?
I don't. It's a body part I forget about. It's a body part this venter did not forget about, but it's like it's just there. So why do you clean it? Is
Well, it
that
is
wrong?
there. It is there. But no, wait, hold on, because I'm confused. You're like on both sides here, Chrissy. Like I was saying that it just gets cleaned by taking a shower in the running water, but then you're like, no, that's not satisfactory to clean a belly button because it's like saying you use water on your hair and not shampoo, which I agree would not be cleaning my hair. I do need shampoo. So are you part of the deep belly button theory, the conspiracy that those who don't wash it with effort
You know,
consciously,
the
then
problem is, yeah,
what is the problem?
you can't see inside. You can't see inside your belly button.
Have you
How
looked?
the hell do you know what's in there
Have you looked?
unless you look at a mirror? How
This
are you
would be
gonna?
that person's argument, Chrissy. You're arguing on the half of the plaintiff here. This person would argue, of course you don't know what's in there because you haven't looked, but if you looked, you might be terrified. So this this person may have a valid point. And when you ask a mirror, well, they're not hard to find. We've all got mirrors. Yes. Especially you get a full length mirror, you walk right up to it, belly first,
I'm
as
in the
most of us do.
Paul, I'm in the shower. I'm soaking wet. Now I got to open the door, freeze my ass off, look for a mirror, and
Why
check my
would you
belly.
have to be wet, Chrissy?
I'm in the
It could be
shower.
before the shower. It could be no one said it
Oh,
has to be done in the shower. Anytime I've ever cleaned my belly button, I believe I was freestanding outside of the shower. No, you just get a Q-tip and a little peroxide. I don't know. I think baby oil is a good way to do it. I think get in there with the baby oil.
all right then. I never thought about it, but I never cleaned it. Well,
I think I cleaned it once when I was a teenager. I was just curious.
so what's in there? Clothes? Like it comes, does your
A little
clothes
bit.
like,
Yeah,
yeah,
lint. Lint
lint?
is clothes.
Yeah. Okay. So
Remember that woman in the last episode who had the missing sweater and she blamed her friend for stealing it?
yes.
Did she check her belly button? Did she check her belly button? Before we go slashing year-long friendships,
Yeah, I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
So in synopsis, Chrissy, do you now, as having heard this vent and we've brought light to this dark place, which is the belly button, are you at all more self-conscious? Are you
I
gonna,
think so.
you are?
I think so. I think now that when I get into the shower, I'm going to think about my belly button, which I never do. It's a body part, like I said, forgot about it. Now when I get in the shower, I'm going to well, let's check out the belly button. So,
I'm
I
gonna
mean, it's a
treat
good
it,
vent.
I'm gonna treat it like the wreckage of the Titanic. I know it's there, but I don't need to go there. I don't need to bring any new focus to it. I don't need to disturb it. I can just respect it and let it be as it was.
Collecting lint.
All right, how about this? You tell me what you find in yours, Chrissy.
Okay.
You tell me. You come back with significant evidence that I should clean mine, and I will leave mine untouched. So we can have a full on. You know
All
what?
right.
I won't be a liar or a hypocrite. You come back and tell me you have found surprising debris in yours, and you know what? And I'll clean mine.
Okay, better yet, when this episode airs, whoever listens to this episode, I want to hear if you think we should clean belly buttons.
Tell
In
us
the
the
comments. Yeah. Go ahead, Paul.
tell us the weirdest thing you find in yours.
Excellent.
How about
Wait.
that? We don't need photos. You can if you want.
Oh, okay.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah,
People don't
okay.
send us enough pics.
All right.
Send us pics of what you find in your belly button. And no BS. Don't show me like a shoe from third grade. Like we know there wasn't a shoe in there, but like real belly button lint. Don't take it from your dryer. We want actual, genuine article. Belly
right.
button.
So when you see this episode, let us know what you pulled out of your belly button in the comments. And if we get enough of those comments, we're sending out more Ventthis caps. Anyway.
And a couple of Q-tips. We'll send you some Q-tips and
Right.
tell us how you cleaned it. Well, I would love to know. There are probably a variety of ways. Tell us how like I think I pulled lint out of mine with tweezers one time. Not gonna lie.
That had to hurt.
Well, no, you got to do it like you're playing the game Operation. You know, you
Okay.
don't touch anything that's going to make the buzzer go off. You just go in for the little, rib and you come out. Yeah.
Why don't you just use your finger? Why do you need a tweezer? It's
Look at
not
the
that.
size
How
of the-
deep is your belly button?
Well, that's ultimately the question, Chrissy, isn't it? No, but it's a finger's too blunt to be of any assistance. Besides, you're only going to jam it down further. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like,
All right.
You're talking two fingers to get in there and extract. And now you would need a gaping belly button. You would need a belly button that would be unsanitary to maintain without personal maintenance, maybe even professional.
Who knew a belly button vent would cause this much discussion? I've never even thought about a belly button. I'm going to think about it.
I think if we were to push this conversation far enough, maybe on Reddit, maybe on Google, social media, do you think we could cause there to be a new industry of like like a parallel to the manicure pedicure? Somewhere between mani-pedi and a barber shop would be a belly button cleaning. You know what I mean? I got to go in, I got to get waxed. I got to get my belly button. And you come up with a good word, better than cleaned, something more attractive. We could start an industry.
Yeah. Vacuum.
Ventthis button.
Yeah.
Belly button cleaning shop. Ventthis button. And we, anyway.
Where your one-stop belly button pop. I don't know.
It had to be pop. After you said stop, pop this button. But yeah, anyway. All right. People have deleted us. People have unsubscribed at this point. We've concerned them with our mental health. That's how far we ran with
it. So true. All right, should I read the comments?
Sure.
Oh God, I hope they're good.
I mean, it can only go up from here. From the navel.
My vent is kind of out of the ordinary, and you're making me laugh so much I can't even read, or I'll start again. My vent is kind of out of the ordinary, and I need to discuss it on the phone. So how do I do that when everybody can hear me? We're not live.
Leave a voicemail.
Yeah, we're not live. Leave a voicemail.
Wait, is this person asking to be a guest? Because we can do that.
Well, it says, no, they want to discuss their vent privately, and they want to call it in. And they think if they call it in, the whole world's going to hear. Or our 5 listeners.
Well, wait, do they want private or they want the whole world? If they're just saying that they want to talk to you and I and, sound engineer Gary and get our personal opinion, that's like a coaching session.
Right.
It sounds like, if you want to get it on the air in your voice, we welcome that.
Okay. Well, I think he wants
the number, leave it as a voicemail.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what the number's for.
Okay.
They're not going to do it through Braille if you call the number. What do they think the number's for? Who are these people? Chrissy, who the hell have we attracted with this show?
I don't know, Paul, but they're getting weirder
You
and
know how
weirder.
deep in the belly button you have to search to find a venter like that one? Good God.
Okay, let me move on to the next one. Comment number 2. I heard on Ventthis some girl could pop a bubble when she's having sex when the climax hits. Oh,
Yeah, I
geez.
remember that.
How the hell can that happen? And man, it sounds sexy. Didn't Paul or his wife say, get her on the episode? Please let us know when that happens. Every guy on the planet wants to meet her. Oh, for heaven's sake. Are
Was
you
that a
kidding
man or a
me?
woman, Chrissy? Was that a
Oh,
man or a woman who
please.
wrote that?
At this stage, I don't even know anymore.
It's true. It's true.
But yeah, we had somebody who could do that. And if you're listening, Bubble Lady, Gum Lady, we'll have you as a guest, right, Paul?
Yeah, because I think we all automatically pictured that woman as pretty attractive,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Imagine she was a bigger gal popping gum. That would be a whole different image. Be a lot less
Yeah.
attractive.
By the way, that episode,
She was
when I look
swallowing
at
the gum.
the views, that episode got 7,000 views.
Well, as
So
it should.
everybody wants to meet this chick. It's unbelievable.
Let's get her on.
All right, if you're listening, Bubblegum Lady.
Get off your man and get on our episode.
Okay, I'm
Do
moving
it.
on to the Paul. You are the worst. Okay,
The
here
worst.
we go.
Terrible.
Okay, people are chicken shit with their vent. They never leave a name or where they're from. Well, my name is Daniel from Chicago, and it's freezing here. Hey, if I can do it, other vendors can do it too. That's it. Leave your name. Where you're
Goddamn
from.
right, Daniel.
Yeah, we're with you.
See, and because Chicago's not chicken shit in general. Chicago
Yeah.
doesn't care. Any given weekend, more people get shot and killed in Chicago than anywhere else in the world.
That's
Chicago
true.
has balls. They step to the plate. They get
Yeah.
it done.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
the Bears haven't been good and people still show up. Who cares? They don't care.
yeah, yeah.
Even though they did end their season with a win. But yeah, thank you, Daniel. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, and let that be like a challenge. Come on, Boston.
Come
Get
on,
off your ass.
Connecticut.
Connecticut, the whole state.
Yeah, the whole
whole
state. See my cap? Newington.
Where's that?
Connecticut. Newington, Connecticut, where I grew up.
Oh yeah?
Come on, give us your names. Tell us you're from Newington. Let's hear the bands.
Don't be chicken shit,
Don't
Newington.
be chicken shit, Newington. Yeah. All right, I think that wraps
I like
up.
Daniel. Daniel's cool.
Yeah, Daniel's cool. All right, well, that's wraps up this episode. Oh, we never said the name of our episode, but I guess it doesn't really
Cares?
matter. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Who cares? So yeah, call us.
It's Don't Be Chicken Shit. That's the name of this episode.
Yeah,
Don't be chicken shit.
to clean your belly button.
Clean your belly. You know, wow. I want to see what happens. We want feedback on the belly button saga. We want to
do.
know.
Yeah. So
Don't leave us
watch us.
stranded.
Yeah. Go to YouTube, Ventthis, go to TikTok, Instagram. We're everywhere. Facebook. Just listen to us and watch us. And
Tell
that's-
everyone you know.
And
Call
call
us. Did we
us.
get the number?
Yes. Yeah. 818-570-2535. I keep saying the wrong number. That is right.
I don't think you've said it wrong once.
Oh,
I
okay.
think you say it with a lack of authority, which could
Maybe
scare
that's
people.
the problem. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
drill
say
it.
Paul.
Don't be chicken shit, Chris.
You say it, Paul.
I don't know it. Just kidding. Of course I do. 818-570-2535. Get it. You can voicemail. You can text. Shit, we might just answer. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we'll just answer one day. We'll surprise you.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
what? That's how we answer that phone. What? Not hello. We know what. We know who.
Yeah.
Give it to us.
Well, that's a goodbye from me, Paul. So toodaloo. and
Harry's
toodle.
gonna shut us off. We don't
Yeah.
even make any sense anymore. All right. That's been a good one. Toodaloo.